Hey guys, how are we doing? It's Smart and Cliff here, and I want to welcome you to my review of 2013, or at least what's happened in my life this year. Hope everyone had a great Christmas. Whatever happened, I hope it was peaceful, and you had a lot of fun with family or whatever you were doing. My own Christmas time was tinged with sadness. The actual Christmas period itself was great, but unfortunately on the 27th my granddad passed away. So I am heading back to the UK on New Year's Day for a week for the funeral and to see family and all that kind of thing. So yeah, it is what it is. He was 92. He'd lived an amazing life, but I'll miss him. Just wanted to just sort of look back over the last 12 months. It has been a mammoth year in terms of events that have happened this year. So I just wanted to talk about some of them. But just initially on a kind of gear related thing, you all know Beastie, I'm sure. Beastie obviously shipped across from England to Hong Kong here with me in July time, and unfortunately, he hasn't really got on with the humidity and the weather here, and he's really struggled to hold his tune over here. So I'm taking him home with me, back to the UK on Wednesday. So he's going to be not played very much, I guess, except for the 3 or 4 weeks a year that we're back in England. But I wanted to have a guitar in the UK that I could play regularly when I'm over there. And so Beastie is going, and hopefully he will be much happier in the cold, miserable English weather. Okay. Now, if I look back, I've just watched back on my Happy New Year from Martin Cliffe video, which I posted on the 2nd of January this year. It's now the 30th of December, so it's about as far apart as you're going to get videos, certainly from me. And this is video, I think, number 83 of the year. Could be 82, could be 84, but it's somewhere around 83 videos that I've shot in 2013. Looking back, my New Year's resolution video said about being creative every day. Now, I don't think I've managed that, but I have kept myself busy and done a lot more music certainly this year than I have done in previous years, so I think on the general that's a good thing. I talked about 3 band projects that were going on. One never got off the ground at all, which was the Mars band. Nothing happened with that. The Misaligned re-released the one single. Nobody bought it, so that was the end of that. And then Voyager Project, we decided to call it quits in, I think, April, May time this year, just because obviously with Dan being in Bermuda and then us moving to Hong Kong, which we found out at Easter, that wasn't going to work anymore. But since then, obviously, I recorded my solo single, which has done well. Yeah, everyone seems to like it, so that's good. It sold a decent number of copies. Very pleased. Obviously, would be more pleased if it sold more. Yeah, if you've got iTunes or Amazon vouchers or anything for Christmas, it's not expensive. It's just a single price, so please consider it. Give it a listen on my SoundCloud if you want to hear what it sounds like first. So yeah, just the band things didn't work out. Obviously, in January I expected that at this time of year it would be my Christmas holiday from working as a technician and from teaching guitar and piano and drums, which is what I've did for the first 7 months of the year. But then, as I say, come Easter, everything changed. And we got this news that Eva had got the job here in Hong Kong. So then I had kind of an intense month of recording drum tracks and stuff in the studio back in England. Just doing as much as I could of stuff that I knew I wouldn't be able to record, or at least record soon over here. I didn't know what the situation would be here. in the end, I've certainly not had any trouble recording guitar and bass. And I haven't recorded any vocals here, but I'm sure I could do, as long as I picked a time when there wasn't roadworks going on the road behind me, which there are at the moment, which is why I'm on the headset mic today. But yeah, I did a lot, and then everything got packed away in June, and a lot of stuff got shipped, a lot of stuff got sold, a few things got left behind in England, on extended loan to friends and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, that was just one of these huge changes. In July, we went away for 2 weeks on a cruise, which there were some videos from where we did Norway and we did Iceland and the Faroe Islands and Shetlands, and that was awesome. And then we had a mad panic 2 weeks of kind of getting everything finalised, selling cars and packing up the house. And then we moved across here, and let's be honest, other than the month that I was really ill, and then we think I had a disease called walking pneumonia, not 100% certain, it could have just been a really severe flu, but generally it was not pleasant. But if it was walking pneumonia, it means I'm not going to get it at least for another 4 or 5 years, so that's good. Other than that month, we've had a pretty darn good time here. Obviously loving the weather. I've given up saying it's a lovely sunny day on the start of the videos, because you can see behind me it is a lovely sunny day, and it isn't all the time, but we've had some pretty good times. We had a great nearly 3 weeks when Eva's parents were over here. I had a trip to Macau for a couple of days, went to see an amazing show, the House of Dancing Water. Out a lot, and then as I got ill, and then I got better and threw myself into doing things, helping out here at the school. I did a lot of lighting for various events and stuff, and helped out in science and in music and stuff, and fingers crossed, within the next few weeks I should be officially on the books as opposed to just a volunteer helping out. So I say fingers crossed about that, but it is looking very positive. And then the last couple of weeks, they went home yesterday. My mum and dad have been here, so we've done lots of sightseeing, touristy kind of stuff. Went up to the Big Buddha and up to the peak on Hong Kong Island. And explored the Kowloon waterfront area and everything. Had a really good time, got a lot done, had an amazing Christmas dinner. So it's generally been a great year. As I say, tinged with the sadness of my granddad passing at the end, although he's had an amazing life, as I said, and he was ill at the end. He was suffering for I'm glad that wasn't dragged out, but obviously very sad to see him go. So as I say, back to the UK in 2 days' time for a week, so I'm going to try and catch up with some old friends while I'm over there, and then be back for 2014, and excited for the year ahead as to what it may bring, really. I'll say hopefully some work. I'm definitely going to be doing some instrumental tuition, starting off with some bass tuition, starting pretty soon after we start back in the new year. Who knows what else will happen. I am going to be cracking on with my new instrumental album. My plan was always to wait until after Christmas before I actually sat down to start recording it. Going to be sort of getting on with that fairly soon. And I also have a new tune for that I'm definitely going to record and probably get out as a single fairly soon. It's going to be quite a simple little thing, but just a little bit of a kind of taster of what's coming later. Hopefully record another vocal single or two. Ride the success, if you will, of TikTok. A few ideas for that. We'll see how things go, and hopefully do some sessions as well. I'm going to really sort of be pushing my web presence in terms of getting my website, which has been kind of updated since I got to Hong Kong, but isn't finished. I need to get that finished. I need to start actually finalising what services I'm going to offer in terms of sessions. Basically, a little kind of thing. If you want me to play on something you've recorded, then I can record my tracks here, send them back to you in whatever high quality format you want, either via Dropbox or FTP or something like that. So as I say, that's the plan. Excited for 2014. 2013 has been the most significant year in terms of change, certainly since 2002, which was pretty huge when we got married and all that kind of stuff. But other than that, I don't remember a year as significant as 2013 in terms of the things that happened to us. As I say, looking forward to 2014, which is starting with a trip back to the UK. And someone clearly wants to contact me, so at this point I will say cheerio. Hope you have a very happy new year. Hope you have a safe New Year's Eve, whatever you're doing, and I'll speak to you soon. All the best.
What makes me tick?